yeah, the way in which I balance my career and my health, etc. It's not easy because I do have a lot on my plate,
Yeah,
and I think family for me always reminds me that um, you're supposed to sharp. This didn't define you.
yeah,
It's just your job. I think cosmetic surgery is just an addition to
yeah,
like just help. Well, depending on why you do it, but if it is to enhance, why not? And I think entrepreneurship is not, it's something that you must be really passionate about. And I'm definitely venturing back into the music because yeah, people have been putting me under a lot of pressure to get back into the music,
yeah,
and I think that's really exciting. And just being back on stage is going to be even more worthwhile because now I feel like I look better than I have in a long time. So I'm really excited for that as
yeah.
well. So yeah.
I'm Dr. Bruce Lelala. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining us. The aim of this channel is purely educational. So what you can expect here is medical information across the board, across different medical disciplines. But we will also focus specifically in my field, which is plastics and reconstructive surgery. So in different episodes, we will be having experts to discuss various topics. And also we will have some of the patients that have gone through the procedures so that you can have a first-hand information from the patients. So expect a lot from this channel. Um, as part of our community, you are welcome to interact with us. You can send us questions and we will be happy to interact with you. But remember, this is not an advisory panel. This is a channel for medical information. So you still need to contact your specialist doctor for a formal consultation. So please don't forget to subscribe, and you can click the button at the bottom, and also you can turn on your notification. So today, it's a pleasure to announce that we have the well-known BOITY who's joining us for a chat, and I hope that you will enjoy this and find it educational. Welcome, BOITY. You're looking lovely as usual.
I tried. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
And thank you for coming to have this chat with us. I'm really, really grateful. And I hope that our viewers will enjoy this chat and hopefully learn. Because my main aim of this is educational,
Yeah.
and also to hopefully destigmatize cosmetic surgery in South Africa and also in the African continent.
Yeah.
So you are a big personality in our society. People love you, but a lot of people love you. You have a big following, and I think that you have a very big influence in our society, especially you know the young people that are looking up to you. But however, despite your big following, I still feel that more people will still like to know who BOITY is.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell us who
Yeah.
and about your journey?
Well, thank you for having me. I'm also excited, nervous, but excited more than anything to be here.
Uh,
Um, for those who don't know me, obviously I'm BOITY Melo, also known as BOITY.
yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a television presenter, actress, musician.
Oh,
Been in the industry now for 13 years, which means I'm aging.
yeah.
I'm getting old, but you'll help with that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I've been in the industry for 13 years. It's been a long, incredible journey. Exciting, a lot of ups and downs,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been great, and I'm happy to still be in this industry, still have a great following, still have
Yeah.
people who still appreciate my presence in the industry, and yeah,
Mm.
I guess it's an onward and upwards thing as we go
Then what do you say? What are your highlights?
in the industry.
Yeah, in the industry
Um,
and in your life in general.
I think that my highlights of being in um, the entertainment industry, I think personally it's because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And a lot of the times, not a lot of people obviously get the opportunity or are blessed with the opportunity to be able to truly make a living out of something that they absolutely love.
Yeah.
So it's something I'm always grateful for. I don't take it for granted, to be able to do something that feels fun and that feels like doesn't feel like work, and actually want my job, and it's my livelihood. I think that's been one of the highlights. And the people I get to meet, the places I get to go to, and also just interacting with the supporters. It's always like so uplifting.
Yeah.
That you have, a group of people who have just chosen to love you regardless.
Admire you. Yeah.
That always means the most to me. And I think that's probably the biggest highlight. It's the thing that's kept me going throughout the years.
But don't you feel like it's too much pressure at times though?
Of course.
Because there's so many people looking up to you. So they expect you to be perfect all the time.
The expectations are really, really burdensome, for lack of a better word, because it's like a constant pressure every day, all the time. There's you never feel like there's a day off. So any moment or any opportunity where you might be seen, whether it's going to the stores or just like no day ever feels like a regular day if you know that you're going to be interacting with people, because you know that there's an expectation of something that you have to hold up. You must look this way, and you must behave this way, and you must interact with people this way, etc. So it does put a lot of pressure on me and us in the industry.
Hi, my name is Samira. I'm a skin med therapist at SkinMed at Hyde Park. We are very excited to introduce Dr. Bruce Lelala's brand Medi-L. It is the first in its kind. It is especially for skin of color, as well as sensitive skin, your acne skin, your pigmentation skin, for skin firming, for anti-aging. It's literally a wide range of product range for any kind of skin, basically. So this range is 10 products in this range, which is fantastic for any kind of skin. So we obviously have your toners, your cleansers, your moisturizers, your skin firming, your body treat, your body lotions as well. When it comes to his skin firming cream, as well as his charcoal mask, this is used for all kinds of skin, for sensitive skin, for acne skin, for anti-aging skin, for the young people who obviously need a skin routine. This is what we're going for. The best thing about his product is that we are launching a pigmentation brand as well. So we know dark skin, we all have pigmentation problems. So we really need to focus on that. I mean, his range focuses literally on everything for any skin type. We are very happy to introduce this product into SkinMed, and we will be hosting all his products as well as all his treatments for it as well.
So yes, so you've mentioned you have a lot of legs in your career.
Yeah.
So how do you balance this though? Between your busy schedules, and how do you maintain your health?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
The way in which I balance my career and my health, etc., it's not easy because I do have a lot on my plate. I'm grateful that I'm able to have all these opportunities to be an entrepreneur and to do TV and music, etc. But I think I definitely put myself under a lot of pressure by having so much at one go. And it kind of, I am forced to not ignore, but like I don't give everything the right amount of attention, including my health, including my family, etc. So some of these things have like a little bit of a shortfall because of the amount of things that I have to constantly be working on.
Of course. So I'm assuming that you have a big team that helps you with this busy schedule.
Surprisingly,
and a very strong manager, I'm sure.
I wouldn't. My team is not that big. I think also being in the industry for so many years, so many things you start doing them second, like they become like second nature.
Yeah.
So the thing of needing a big team becomes kind of unnecessary because there's a lot that you figure out on your own, especially having done this for so many years. You just know that you just need a few people just to kind of delegated to
Key
be like, okay,
people.
you do this, you
Yeah.
do that. But I think the more you have a bigger team, the more confusing things get, because I don't know, things can get lost
Yeah.
in conversation and whatnot. And yeah, I think you also, I feel like I lose a little bit of control when there are too many people
Okay.
doing my
Okay.
stuff. So
So would you say it's key to have a strong manager?
yes,
And okay.
I think a strong manager and just like 2 to 3 people that you know are people that
Have
you
your
trust
back.
and have
Yeah.
your back, and you can
Yeah.
you have direct communication with, as opposed to your manager has a PA and
And
this one has another and another. So I don't know, because I feel like
Yeah.
things can get lost in translation when it
I think
gets
I
to
think
that.
I think that's a very good point
Yeah,
because there are a number of people who who are upcoming and who look up to becoming you
yeah,
in the future. So I think that's a good advice to say
yeah.
have selected key peoples.
I think the
Yeah.
assumption is always that
Yeah.
we have like what do you call it? An entourage.
Yeah.
You know, I think the assumption, and also maybe it's what people see on TV and with these American stars, etc. But yeah, I'm not a believer in that.
Mm.
I'm naturally me as Buitumelo. I've never been a person who is with groups of people
Okay.
at a go. So I think I manage my life and my world and my workspace in the same way. Like I
Yeah.
just prefer having a
Yeah.
small group of human beings within my space, because also they get to participate in very personal stuff
Yeah.
of your
course.
life. So you don't want everyone having a piece of you, especially
Get
like the personal
get
stuff.
that.
So it's better to just have a small group of people that you trust.
Yeah.
Mm.
And family, I'm sure that goes a long way.
Yeah,
A strong family
100%.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in our industry where as much as you have fans
Mm,
and you have supporters, etc., it's a very fickle space, obviously, and we've seen it.
and yeah.
Today you're the hottest. Tomorrow everyone is just like boo. So it's very crucial to have
Yeah.
that grounding space, which for me will always be my family. For me, it's like they're always the reminder that you are not this thing that everyone is either
Yeah.
saying yay or nay to. You are Boitumelo wa ko gae. There's always that thing to
A
return
human
to.
being.
Yes, you're a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah.
And I think family for me always reminds me that you're sharp. This didn't define you.
Yeah.
It's just your job. But when you're home,
The real use.
yeah, the real
Yeah.
you emerges, and then you get to see okay, I know that they said this and this on Twitter, but does it matter? I'm here at home and I'm protected. I've got people that love me regardless.
Yeah.
So I think family for me is my backbone, truly.
Crucial. It's crucial.
Yeah.
So, you used to be a gym fanatic, and I think a lot of people like that about you. But then that slowly faded off.
Yeah.
So what happened? Why did you stop being
I
a
think
gym fanatic?
I didn't stop being a gym fanatic because
Yeah.
honestly, fitness and training was a part of my life and lifestyle for as long as I can remember, from probably primary school.
Okay.
So it was always something that it was just me. It was always just who I am, and genetically as well. I think I've just always been like a fitness freak. But I think with adding more and more to
Your schedule.
my schedule, I think in the past like 3 to 4 years, it's just been so difficult,
Yeah.
especially when I got into the music space. Music
Yeah.
is a different monster. It's a different beast on its own, because the amount of time you spend on the road and
Mm.
just being on stage and performing, getting back home at like 5 a.m., etc. You're pretty much always exhausted, and you kind of stop. The only things that matter are resting and making sure that you show up on time
Yeah.
when you have to be performing, etc. So there was no time for gymming, to be honest. And it's not that it's something that I just decided to be like, I suck.
Yeah.
No, I think it just really, I got to a point where I was like, I
Can't fit that in.
I couldn't fit it in.
I can completely understand.
It's tricky, it's hard. And also the older you get,
I experienced the same with
yeah,
my long days in theater, long days at work, and I get home, I'm like, I can't spend hours because now I have to rest. It's another day tomorrow.
exactly.
And But then month end, you see your debit order for your gym, and you're like,
and it's still
I
there.
can go, yeah.
I
And
still have
like,
my gym membership, but it's still
and
taking
on the
off.
other hand, you want to cancel it because psychologically you feel like as long as you have a gym membership,
Yes. You still
yeah.
feel like something is
But I
is holding
completely
you
understand what
accountable.
you say.
Yeah.
So let's talk about cosmetics,
hmm
cosmetic surgery. So what's your opinion about cosmetic surgery? You know, recently there's been a lot of talks about people going to Turkey, about BBLs, about, you know, however, I feel that in the past people will do procedures and hide that from,
Yeah.
you know, from the society. Um, but I feel that things are slowly improving. So you as a spiritual person, what's your take on cosmetics?
Um, for me, I've always been a firm believer in to each their own. I feel like also I'm a supporter of if it's something that you can fix, and if there's someone out there who can fix it for you,
Yeah,
go and get it fixed. You know, I don't understand the concept of having to sit with a particular issue and not wanting to kind of get it sorted um, because of what people might say. I'm not a supporter of that,
mm,
you know. So I feel like if people or if someone feels like they need to go and get a specific kind of procedure done for their mental health or
yeah,
to sort something out, then why not? It's very strange for people to I don't know, bash or look down upon people who choose to
yeah,
take the route of cosmetic surgery.
yeah.
Because why not? You know, I don't see the reason why we shouldn't. And I think everything is also
And to
just,
be ashamed of it. I mean,
yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
yeah,
Everything that we, a lot of the times, everything that we do is to enhance um, ourselves, enhance the way we feel about ourselves, etc. You go to gym to enhance the way you feel about your health and also about the way you look and you I don't know, you dress a certain way to enhance the way people view you and people see
yeah,
you, etc. So
yeah,
I think cosmetic surgery is just an addition to it,
yeah,
like just help. Well, depending on why you do it, but if it is to enhance, why not? You know,
yeah.
I think that people should be more open.
So I think that's, yeah, I think it's a very, very, very valid point. Hence, I had said that, you know, my aim is to destigmatize cosmetic surgery because, you know, it's got major, major benefits, firstly, health-wise and also psychologically. And people underestimate, you know, the psychological impact of how your body, you know, changes
Yeah,
after you have kids and as we
as
age.
you age, and
So
yeah.
so that has major psychological, you know, implications.
Yeah.
So just tell me about your challenges as an entrepreneur. I mean, what challenges do you face and how did you get over them?
Yeah.
Because you do have a range for perfume, beverages, and your skincare. Is it the hair product?
Well, hair products.
Yeah, hair product that's coming up. But what are your challenges to, you know, to break through into the market, not only as a female, but, you know, a black female? What challenges did you face?
Yeah,
Because I'm sure there are challenges.
yeah, definitely. There are a lot of challenges, and it's challenges that don't they're never ending, really. You know, it's one after the other, whether it's trying to get into the bricks and mortar space, or trying to, you know, change the consumer's mind from, you know, to start using your product as opposed to something they've been using for so long.
Yeah,
And also the fact that, yeah, we're being new in the in an industry that for example, with PT Signature, it's like an alcoholic beverage, and
yeah,
we're up against massive brands that have been around for 20 plus years, and people associate those brands with like memories and certain events and this and that. So to come into a space that is, that is particularly difficult to break into, because more than anything, it's about changing people's minds and making them use yours as opposed to what they've been accustomed to using
to
for
gain the
years and
trust.
years. Yes, and gaining the trust, etc. It's very difficult, but it's a game of patience. That's what I've learned with regards to being in the various industries, whether it's perfume or the hair care or the alcoholic beverages. It is definitely a game of patience, because it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not something that is going to work just because it's got the name BOITY on it. That only works till so far. Afterwards, it's like legitimate hard work of like putting teams together, putting people together who are going to, get it out there, etc. So it's not easy, but it's so worthwhile when you start actually seeing it progress and seeing people enjoy something that you really believe in. I think that's like the most rewarding part. But yeah, it's been
Thank you for those words. I feel encouraged.
Yeah,
Because
it's gonna take time. It's not a tomorrow thing. It's not a next week thing. It's something that you're gonna even sit down and be like, should I even have? You'll have those moments where you're just like, maybe I shouldn't have even started, because what the hell is taking so long? But feel encouraged that you have to give it a 3-year grace period. There's nothing further than, like, nothing less than that. Like, if it hasn't happened in 3 years, then you can say, maybe let's see. But 3 years is what it normally takes for a product to take off and for people to start like seeing it, and the visibility starting to make sense. And because it takes people seeing it over and over and over and over again for them to finally be like, "Ke a gopola man ke bone that Mediel, and now I want to see." So it takes time, but it's worthwhile once you see, when you see people starting to enjoy this thing that you were so passionate about, that you created yourself. It's brilliant. And even better if you're a Black person that is in an industry that is obviously infiltrated by OD white people and males.
It is a big challenge. So being an entrepreneur, we're talking about your beverage, your perfume line, and your hair product. So what did you say, an advice to a young entrepreneur? How can they go about?
Sure. It's a very tough and interesting journey. And I think entrepreneurship is not, it's something that you must be really passionate about. It's not, I don't think it's something that you should just jump into just because it's a fad or just because everyone is doing it, because it's not as easy as it sounds, and the returns aren't immediate. And you're going to spend a lot of time, or be it months or even years, trying to get the money back. It's not immediate. Nothing is overnight, like I always say. So you should be really certain that this is the route you want to take. Don't drop everything just to be an entrepreneur.
And also to get investors.
Of course, investors are important. It's not
capital.
It's not a one-man show. Like, being an entrepreneur is also not a one-man show. Especially if you're trying to get a product out there, you have to have support, and you no one can afford to use their last to get some, because if it fails, then what happens? So it's important to have the right form of investors and people that you trust, and also a lot of background knowledge about the space that you're trying to get into, and seeing what you truly need, and also creating, again, a team. A team is important. So like I said, it's not a one-man show. So make sure that you do the research, and do not try and go about it on your own, and do not put everything in one basket. That's the worst idea. I think find the right people that are going to carry you, support you, and
share your vision.
Share your vision, and like I said, support you and truly believe in what you're trying to to create and to sell, etc. I think that's all crucial, and that's all, just, it takes research, a lot of research as well. but go for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. And once you put your foot in and you see the returns, I think it inspires you to do even
Yeah.
more. So it gets really exciting
Okay.
after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what can your fans expect from BOITY in future,
Um,
personally and also business-wise?
say personally, that stays personal. It's not like I'm gonna have a baby or anything.
Wedding bells?
No, I'm
Okay.
still very much here
Mhm.
working on my career, and my entrepreneurship journey is really exciting, and I'm definitely venturing back into the music because people have been putting me under a lot of pressure to get back into the music,
Yeah.
and I think that's really exciting, and just being back on stage is going to be even more worthwhile because now I feel like I look better than I have in a long time, so I'm really excited for that as
Yeah.
well. So yeah.